Hi, and welcome to Talking for Granite. It's Missy Mist.
And Rakia.
We're back for our weekly scheduled show. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, we're just kicking it.
Yep, like we do.
Exactly. Having our little regular drink.
Today, we're both doing red. Thank you, cousin, for the bottom. Yeah.
Thany you, cousin, whoever cousin is.
Keisha, thank you.
Thank you, Keisha.
Came in a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
So, Michelle.
Yes, my friend.
So, something's been bothering me. And, yeah. So, something's not bothering me, but just, I have a question. You know me, when I have a question about something, I want to talk about it. So, I figured this would be a good platform for us to discuss it.
Definitely.
Right? So, there was something that I posted on my Instagram a while back because I don't know, because I guess it's something that's a reoccurring theme in my life. It's something that I struggle with. I guess I was struggling with this a while ago. So I'll just read what I posted on Instagram. Another black woman is my sister, not my competition. The plan is that we both make it. Oh, and you know, there were a whole lot of likes. I posted it on Facebook. There was a whole lot of likes and comments and reposts and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
But my question is, how true is it? Like, are we just liking because we want to give off the impression that we support each other? Or do we really support each other? So that basically is my question. Because I struggle with the fact that we say what is good to hear and what people should say, but in the back of our minds or subconsciously, I feel like there's definitely no support. I feel like as women, you know, it's been going on for years, just like men. They say, women, y'all are crazy. Y'all tear each other down and beat each other up and talk about each other and do all that kind of stuff. And it's true.
Yeah, it's so. I don't know if it's just a hormonal thing or if it's the makeup of a lot of women, but you also come across some women who are just genuine and sincere and really want to be uplifting and be that kickstand when you need, you know, some support. So, you know, it comes, of course, in all shapes, sizes, and colors when it comes down to that type of woman. But I feel you on that. And I don't know about you, but I've been having a lot of those thoughts even regarding our YouTube station. Channel. Station. No, but really, I have been because, you know, I just feel, how hard is it if you're a person, if you're going to be on our page anyway, hey, click on the video and watch it.
You know you're watching it anyway. You just don't want to like, comment, or subscribe.
But why? That's the question. I would really love to know why.
My biggest thing too is that it's just like with Instagram. Like people say, oh, I got all these Instagram stalkers. Like they won't. What is it? Follow my page, but because my page is public, they just look at my pictures and scared that they're gonna like a picture or they're gonna hit a picture that they don't like the pictures. I'm gonna know they're looking. My thing is this: we are women of a certain age. And I know I'm at a point in my life where there's nothing another woman has that I want.
At all.
Is doing anything that I want to be doing.
Or couldn't do.
So I know that for me, I'm secure. But what I do think the core issue is that we're dealing with insecure women who don't want to see another woman succeed because we're like crabs in a bucket. I don't want to see you shine because that means that what's going to happen to my shine. And it's so sad. It's really, really sad. So I try to surround myself with people who uplift me and empower me. But then there's also those people who are not necessarily in my circle or in my life or these kind of icing type people.
Right.
That if they can hold you down, they will. Because like you said, how hard is it to like a video? If you like the video, like the damn video.
Let me tell you, even if I don't like a video, it's like,
I'ma like it.
If it's a Facebook friend, I'm not even speaking about a real friend, which again can fit in this hand, but or associate. I'm speaking of even a Facebook friend. If it's someone who has a video and it's their video and or business, let me tell you, Pat's the same way. Pat's forever bringing home tickets to a play, a pie from this one, getting cupcakes or banana bread from this one, and doing this because he is so supportive when it comes down to that type of thing, because we're all entrepreneurs. We all want to elevate, and we want to see whoever's around us elevate. Because the thing is, what people don't understand, 9 times out of 10, if you're in a group or if someone is your friend, if they elevate, guess what? Are they going to stop being your friend? No, they're going to still be your friend. They're going to say, hey, I have information about this stock, or I'm now hanging with this group of people who have elevated me and taught me how to do this and that. Why don't you? It's reaching back or helping a person up or helping a person forward. There's nothing wrong with simply sharing a video. And it's not just about the video, but I just brought that one up because of your statement. It just, the first thing I thought of was the video.
Right, because the thing about it is this. I'm hearing, like, when I go out, since we started posting the videos, when I go out, I'm getting people who are commenting and loving it and liking the videos and subscribing to the channel.
Right, and we appreciate that. Thank you for all of you who watch it, all of you, I'm sorry for cutting you off. All of you who watch it, all of you who have subscribed, we appreciate it 100%. I mean, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I do also know that there's some type of glitch with Facebook that you can't comment from Facebook unless you are signed in through YouTube. So I don't know what that's about. Unfortunately, you have to actually go into YouTube, sign into your YouTube account in order to be able to comment on the video.
Right.
So when you comment on Facebook, although we read it and we appreciate it, it still doesn't actually count towards a comment on YouTube because it's not on YouTube.
Right.
So, but we still appreciate your viewership and your commitment to watching us and helping us grow this station.
Right. So, like I said, I think that for me, I struggle just with that alone, because I think the core, I don't care if we were selling shoes on the sidewalk. Like, I just think that as a woman, as women, as a whole, we are so, we don't even understand the resource that we can tap into, right? We don't understand that if you're my friend, right, and you are blowing up, guess what? Blessings overflow.
That's right.
And if you're in the umbrella or under the umbrella of that person's blessing, guess what? You're going to catch the overflow. That's how I look at stuff, because I try to position myself with people who are positive people who want to see me grow, because I want to see them grow, and there's a reciprocity that happens when you are around people who definitely don't want to see you shine, don't want to see you grow, because for some reason it takes away from them. Do what you want to do. If you want to do YouTube videos, I don't have a problem with it. Do YouTube videos, and I'm going to post yours, and I'm going to share yours, and I'm going to like yours, because guess what? What is for me is for me, and what is for you is for you. And I am not intimidated by your success, and I hope that you're not intimidated by mine or whoever else is, or just women in general. We've got to stop this. And I'm just really at a place where I know I'm just over it, because it's just so, it's just ugly.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's so ugly.
I went through something really similar with Sorority Sisters. I don't know how many of you guys out there know, but I am, and 2 of my partners, but I am the original creator of Sorority Sisters that was on VH1. It was my brainstorming and my idea, my synopsis, that was shot to VH1, and then in return, Juma picked it up and they did what they did with it through VH1. But just the support or lack thereof that I personally got with that particular show. When I tell you, I can even see if it amounted to a huge success. It was successful, but I mean, like Atlanta Housewives type success. I can only imagine how many friends or so-called associates I would have lost over that show.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm going to do a separate video completely on that and the whole Divine Nine and my experience with that, the front and backstage access to everything that took place from beginning to end. But when I tell you that the people who acted funny and now don't really know how to maneuver and get back into place, because at this point I'm looking at you like, really? So you texting me?
Yeah.
Just the lack of support, the attitude, the hiding your hands. It is just unbelievable how people act if they think that you are about to blow up or that you're blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Why? But we'll be the first person to say, hey, can you get me into this and this party? Or can you get me into the screening? Or, like, really?
Yeah.
So the support that you show when we're all not so much struggling, but just working 9 to 5s and trying to make it, show that support when somebody actually has their foot in the door.
Right.
It helps everyone. I mean, really? I'm not going to eat at a table by myself. I'm going to invite people over. I'm going to share my meal. I'm going to share the bread. Why do people feel as though they have to kind of act as though you're a leper because
they are?
But act as though I'm a leper because I'm trying to elevate and trying to motivate and elevate, and a little bit sound like Jesse Jackson. Elevate and motivate. Elevate and motivate.
I know we got to do a little
No, but really, it's unbelievable, and now it's happening kind of, sort of, all over again with YouTube.
Yeah, like,
so it's
really, like come on, guys, really. You can't like a video. You can't comment on a video. You can't share. Why?
You share all day. Come on.
Why?
I get the hits all day long on my phone. You sharing this and that and that. Come on, like the video. It's not going to hurt you. You like it anyway.
No.
I'm share it on your page. Go ahead.
I'm from sorry because I got this. I'm a loser. You know, I'm a woman of a certain age, and some stuff don't stick. But I'm the type of person that I sit back and I don't say anything because I watch.
Mm-hmm.
So I sit back and I watch how you respond. I watch how you handle me. I watch those type of things because I'm taking a mental note, because that lets me know how to handle you from here on out. Because I am so good at cutting people OFF.
The number you have dialed has been changed.
Without a doubt, without a question, without anything, because I feel like that's God's way of showing me who's really for me.
That's the weed out process.
Yes.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'll just say, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. How's the kids? How it is?
No.
And then we go. I mean, I'm not gonna stop talking to you.
Yeah,
over
I will.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
But I mean, I'm not blind. I see you. I
see you.
No, really, it stinks. It really does. It's straight frowsy.
But anyway, anywho, because guess what? I'm going back to it. What is for me is for me. What is for Missy is for Missy. What is for you is for you.
And guess what? If this blows up, which it will, God is good.
God is all the time.
That's right.
And all the time, God is good.
All the time. God is good. No, but really, I forgot what I was saying.
Me too, child.
But in regards to, if I blow up on a show, if we blow up on YouTube, if it doesn't blow up, who cares? What we want to do is have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
We want to feel
wine.
it. Yeah, have a little sip. You have here in your wine?
No, I have the cork thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I digress.
But in short, have fun. That's what it's about. It's about having fun on this channel. We're gonna bring people in.
We're gonna have fun with people. We're gonna incorporate different things. We're gonna have different advertisers on this show. We're gonna have some people entertain on this show.
This is gonna be a fun show, and guess what? You're not liking it and not sharing it,
But you still watching it though.
it is not gonna stop it. But it's just like, come on, like it just doesn't make any sense. It's fun. You can't deny
Girl,
that
boy.
you aren't having fun with us.
You are.
You having fun with us, aren't you? You watch us, huh? It's you. We know. We know. We see it.
Yes, I know.
So just like it. That's all. It's just silly. It's just a like, and if you don't want to like it, fine. Keep watching and not liking it. I mean, we're still gonna go on. But
Yeah.
when you read that quote, first thing that came to my mind.
We don't want to see each other do well. But you know what? Guess what? I have lived long enough to know that I've not missed out on a blessing because somebody didn't wish me well.
It wasn't
My
yours.
faith is too strong
That's
to
right.
believe or to even think that you have power over the Almighty.
Mhm.
Because again, I'm not going to even say it. Y'all know. it's gonna happen regardless. Your blessing is your blessing, and I truly believe that. So I'm not gonna keep going on and on about it, because guess what?
We love y'all and we thank y'all. Anyway. Did you watch Atlanta Housewives reunion?
Oh my God, that was the best reunion.
It was.
What I can say, the two things that kind of stuck out for me was there was something about Kandi that I didn't really get before the reunion. There was something about Candy's personality that I just didn't get. I felt like, one, she is not someone who is good with problems. I feel like she kind of laughs them off, or doesn't deal with them and all that kind of stuff.
She sticks her head under the rug.
Right, and I feel like some of it, or a lot of it, is guilt because of the passing of her brother. You know, God rest his soul. And I feel like because she's the only living child that her mom has, that a big portion of it is the guilt and feeling like there's some type of. And I truly believe that her mom knows it. I truly believe that her mom...
She preys on that.
Yeah, she uses it to her advantage because she knows Kandi feels some type of guilt towards it. But what I do... So there was a scene at the end when Mimi broke down, and Kenya... So I have two things. Kenya... I see Kenya very differently, even though I didn't see her as the person that, even though I didn't like how she handled, because I feel like when you around somebody's husband, man, whatever the case may be, you act accordingly. You don't do certain things, and she did not behave in the way that I would have liked her to. I don't know what that whole incident, whether it did happen or didn't happen with her and Apollo in LA. I don't really care. But what I can tell you is that I really saw Kenya in a very different place, because she was able to put all of that aside and reach out to another woman, going back to what we talked about initially with, woman to woman and supporting each other. It's like Kenya had to turn around to Kandi and say, can you get up and support Nene and this another woman, and she's hurting or whatever. And it's like Kandi was like, oh, what's going on now? What's going on? I'm like...
Now, the way I saw that was completely different.
Really?
I see Kenya as a camera whore who just saw that, okay, this is where the camera's moving to. It's not going to be on the couch where we are. It's going to be where Nene is. She's standing up. She's walking away. She's crying. Everybody's there. Let me go get a piece of that. Because after all was said and done, and Nene is in the back getting her makeup touched up, it was Kandi, Kenya, and Claudia on the sofa. And they made mention, what's her name? The model.
Cynthia
came back as well, and she was like, no, she's having a hard time, whatever, because of her mom. And when she turned to Ken and said, yeah, but then she wants to ride me because I talked about my mother, but she wants to use that against me, and rolled her eyes. I was like, see, all that little fake support was just that fake support.
I missed that.
Oh, you have to go back and watch. I was like, got you. And then Kandi,
I missed that.
I don't know if it was just me, and I kept rewinding it. Kandi seemed as though she actually was laughing. When Nene started to laugh, she turned her head so that her hair was...
And then she had her hair down. I don't know what that was about.
I saw her cheek go up before the hair went over, and I said, she's actually laughing.
Like this. What was that about, though, you think?
Okay, a lot of people have nervous laughter. I get that.
She does. Because she's admitted that she does have a nervous laugh. Because people had asked her about that. And she says, what you don't know about me is when I'm nervous, I laugh.
Okay. I kind of laugh, too. Like, at funerals, me and my mom, we both,
Really? Oh my God.
It's just a little girl, and it would be the type, God forgive me, but it would be an important funeral, like a family member. And my mom, I'll never forget, and we sidebar a lot. My mom, I saw her, and like once we made eye contact, and it's been that way since we were little. If I make eye contact with my mom and she's trying to hold in the laugh, it's over. My mom was laughing at some funeral, and it was because somebody was crying or something, and she was nervous. It's her family member. Of course, she loved the person, but everybody knows that that's what my mom does. My mom started to like hold in her laughter and laugh, and I couldn't hold it in. And I had to actually get up and excuse myself. But I get that too.
Really?
But mostly at funerals, not so much, It's only because, I get kind of nervous if people are crying and they're hurt, whatever.
That kind of stuff.
So you kind of look at somebody's face the way they cry, and then it just breaks out into like trying to bite my lip, literally bite my lip from laughing. But anyway, Yeah, so clearly,
I gotta watch that again because I missed
Yeah.
it. I missed when Kenya said that.
that's what Kenya said. She said, oh, but she wants to ride me. She wants to, or something like that, about my mother.
See,
when I
that's
said
what-
that about my, and I'm like, what is the problem?
Oh.
And then, as soon as Nene came back out, she acted as though she had never
Never-
made that statement again. So that's what I mean by, no. But what was, your second thing was what?
I talked about Candy and the fact that I don't know. It's just something about Candy that
Oh, I can tell you about Candy in regards to the whole Nene and Phaedra friendship. Candy is a jealous chick. She's very territorial, and she did not want their friendship to flourish whatsoever. She would have done anything she could. Even the look on her face as they sat next to each other, or throughout the show, like you would just see her face like go down. I think it was on episode 1 or 2 of the reunion. Just the way she looked when Phaedra spoke about how Nene was there for her, and Nene, really
you don't
helped
feel
her.
like that was guilt. I think that Candy feel like I think Candy does not deal with relationships well.
Mm-hmm.
I think she has a hard time showing her emotions. I think she struggles with being vulnerable because I don't
Because
think
either she's here laughing or she's here crying. There's no in between.
right. So
Yeah.
I think with me, what I read from Candy is that she's not really. She has this hard shell.
But she's not that strong.
That she's not that
Yeah.
strong, and I feel like she dropped the ball with her friendship with Phaedra, and I don't feel like she expected it to kind of go that way.
Right.
And in retrospect, she realizes I messed up.
Yeah.
I dropped the ball. That this was a really, really okay. Your show got canceled. Okay, your marriage is going through trouble. Guess what? You're married. This is not the first time, and it's not going to be the last time. And the
It's
stuff
just
that y'all
going
going
through
through
trouble. Yeah.
was kind of your fault, boo.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was more guilt in my opinion. I felt like there was no way she can explain it away. There was no way. She just felt like, oh my God, here it is. She's bullying these things that I've not done for her in this friendship.
Right.
And these people did, and I don't know how to address it. I don't know how to say, Phaedra, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I dropped the ball. I didn't, you know what I mean? But I honestly think it comes from a place that she just don't know how to, she's not good. What is the term? She's not conflict resolution.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not good with conflict
Exactly.
resolution.
But the reason why I believe that she stopped speaking to Phaedra during that time was because of pillow talk. I really believe because Todd felt the way that he felt about Apollo and Phaedra, and he took a stance basically, and he sided with Apollo.
Yep.
Even during the reunion, you heard, you saw her face,
that was
facial
terrible.
expressions when they asked Phaedra different questions or about taking the baby up there, and you would see her go, I'm like, this is your friend. Like, what? First of all, what business is it of yours? I don't care if she never took her son up there a day in life. That has nothing to do with you, your daughter, and your husband. Like, you're all friends, but that junk stopped at the door. You don't have anything to do with their marriage. So I took issue with that. But she clearly, behind closed doors, because you can see what she's doing on camera, she sides with Apollo and Todd. And that is the reason why she didn't go out with Phaedra, because that's what Phaedra said on Instagram. I would say that she went out with other girls and she didn't invite me,
had
posted
parties,
pictures, but yet
Yeah.
you know your friend is over there possibly trying to, live, because to me it sounds like Apollo might have been a little abusive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and then what I had issue with is, did Candy really need to say, oh, I've been to that specific prison
Exactly.
several times, and it's this, what?
That's what I mean by she.
Like, why did you need to say that? Even if you had been, I'm not saying that what Candy did not say was correct. I just feel like as a friend, you don't do that.
It's not having her back.
You don't do that. I don't care if you tell her off camera later on, because she claims to be this one where I didn't share that with y'all because that's what I protect our conversations. I didn't tell y'all because that was none of y'all business. But you just told the whole world that was some bullshit, basically, that she just said about taking her kids to this jail. Even if Phaedra is making excuses, nobody knows what that feels like to be in her position.
Right.
And all you have to do as a friend is, you may not understand it, you may not agree, you may not like it. The last thing you need to be is somebody else in her face telling her she's wrong about the decisions that she's made. Because at the end of the day, she has to deal with those decisions. You give her your love and your support, but you definitely don't go on camera and say, well, I've been in that jail several times and it's not like that. oh, that would have been it for me.
Yeah.
I don't care what the hell she
Yeah.
said after that. There's no mending. There's no nothing. You don't do that.
Yep.
So I would have been like, okay, note taken.
Yeah.
Go
I
on.
kind of think that's over with anyway.
Yeah, because I think
there's too much water under the bridge at
it
this
is.
point.
It really, really is. And I don't think that Candy is a good enough friend and humble enough, in my opinion, to right this wrong. Because in my opinion, what happens in their friendship is solely going to be on Candy.
Yeah.
It's solely going to
Definitely.
be on Candy.
And I hope like hell that Nene just rides her and Faith right off into the sunset. I
Yep.
hope that they really allow their friendship to flourish.
Yep,
I really
too.
do.
I do too.
To really rub it in Candy's
Candy's
face,
face.
because I just don't like the way the friendship ended. Some friendships end. I mean, everything's not gonna last forever, but the way that it ended, I don't like it. I don't like it because she basically took Apollo's side.
Yeah, like you don't do that. My thing is that if there's ever a situation where my husband and I have to, because I'm not taking sides. If my friend is my friend and my husband is friends with the guy, you go support him because
Right.
that's your friend.
Mhm.
I'm gonna support her because that's my friend.
Right.
And we're not gonna discuss it.
Exactly.
We're just not gonna discuss it. We're not gonna have something. We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
That's right.
Period. Point blank. And that's just my stance on that.
I agree.
Grady, you need friend class. No, Candy.
Candy.
Candy, you need friend class.
Exactly. You still have that quote?
Let's see. I'm sure that I do. Yes.
This. I think we should close on that quote.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Another black woman is my sister, and not sister, sister. So another black woman is my sister, not my competition. The plan is that we both make it.
And there's enough food out here for us all to eat. Believe me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you next time.
I'm
Bye.
talking for granted. Bye.
Back it up.
I see you.
Back it up. Back it up.
You don't feel it?
Yeah, I do, but shit.
Just say fox nut.
Woo! It feels amazing, but god darn.